Heidi ho, neighbors.
I see you have a monkey over there.
I do. Hi, look at my monkey.
Spanking his monkey.
Oh yeah, spank it good. Ah,
Love rubbing your black,
yes.
hairy monkey.
Rub that monkey. Crazy for you. Crazy for you.
We drink a lot of whiskey.
Yeah. Awesome.
Before
delicious.
Before we go into the movie, let's give a quick review to Jim Beam put out some new flavors of whiskey. They have a vanilla and a honey. The honey is pretty good, but the vanilla
is excellent.
mixed together, they're really good. But that vanilla
with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, with Diet Dr. K. Now we actually have some new viewers to our videos that live in Europe. A couple, one in Germany and one in London. So they may not know what Jim Beam is a whiskey made here, and actually
it's American bourbon.
America sucks and everything else, but even I've met people from other countries, and they're like, the one thing America does right is their bourbon.
Yeah, we can make some bourbon.
we make good whiskey.
Yeah.
And Jim Beam made these new flavors, this vanilla whiskey, and is it good?
We drank Diet Dr. K, which is like generic Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Kroger's is a grocery store around our area.
They're all over the East Coast,
Dr. K.
West Coast people wouldn't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. But Kroger sells Dr. K as their store brand.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's the best
generic
knockoff pop that's out there.
I do actually like Walmart's Diet Cherry Soda. But their Diet Dr. Thunder.
That's Sam's Club. It's not bad.
It's not bad. You pay like 72 cents a 2 liter, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
I prefer Big K.
But with vanilla Jim Beam and Dr. K, it is delicious. Diet. Make sure you use Diet because a lot of people don't know this.
You said
but when you use a sweeter liquor, you should use a diet soda.
It mixes so much better.
Because it makes the soda taste more like the regular flavored soda. And it's not too sweet. If you drink too much sweet stuff, you'll get a hangover from hell.
Oh yeah, the sugar hangover sucks.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Like mixing Coke, like rum and Coke is okay, but whiskey and Coke, man, no. You want to do Diet.
I always prefer to mix with Diet Pops because it just... The sweetness of the alcohol and the diet balance out so well.
This has been
this is Drunk Reviews.
Yeah, this is Whiskey Reviews actually reviewing whiskey.
Yeah, we're reviewing something, but we're drunk, so we don't remember what it is.
Have you even gotten to the movie yet?
No.
I don't remember Mr. Poopy Butthole's voice. This is Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Hi guys,
from those of you
I'm Mr. Poopy Butthole.
I'm
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yes, and if you saw our other video,
Poopy Butthole.
I have almost a whole collection of the stuffed Rick and Morty figures.
Yay!
All right,
that's one of the greatest shows ever. Go watch Rick and Morty.
I've fallen in love with that show. I've watched it so many times now. But today we're here to review an Asylum movie. And I know that there's some people out there that just like to hate on the Asylum movies, and I don't care. Here's how I say it. I like 60% of Asylum. I like more than half of what they do. 40% of Asylum films are fucking terrible. Our buddy Matt watched one and he hated it. It's called Rise of the Zombies. Dude, it's one of the worst fucking movies ever made.
Oh, yeah.
It's got Danny Trejo in it.
Yeah.
And he's like the only one. He in the movie... He just taps out halfway through the movie. Like halfway through the movie, he just stops giving a shit.
Yeah, he just doesn't care anymore.
But about 5 or 6 years ago, they did a movie called Abraham Lincoln versus Vampires. Or Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln Vampire.
That movie was okay. It had a great conclusion. That train fight thing at the end.
Yeah.
Well, the Asylum makes knockoffs of these movies, and this is one of those occasions where the Asylum knockoff was actually better than the movie it was knocking off, and we watched Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
Fuck yeah. If you ever want to see a former president murder the fuck out of some people and be a total super badass, watch this movie right now. He is the best.
Oh, Bill Oberst in this movie is so good as Abraham Lincoln. Like,
oh God, yes.
and for an asylum film, this doesn't have the cheap cheesiness that a lot of their other films have. This actually is a really good movie.
That blue chicken. I want to see the blue chicken.
Blue chicken? The fuck are you? We're reviewing a zombie movie. Why are we talking about blue chicken?
It's looking at me, and I have to share it with the world. It's blue chicken.
First, I spanked his monkey. Now I'm choking his chicken.
Yeah, choke that chicken. Oh yeah. You ever seen a fucking thing like this?
No, because nobody buys it. Who would fucking... Why would I have ever seen it? What the fuck is wrong with your parents?
I found this.
In case you're wondering,
Goodwill.
he moved, and we're in a new place, so...
In case you couldn't tell by the curtain behind us.
Well, there's no dirt on the wall behind us.
There's not an empty picture frame.
I don't know, I kind of love the empty picture frame.
I want to kind of go over there and get it off the wall and set it on the back of the couch behind us.
Nothing symbolized that place more than an empty... And it wasn't a complete picture frame. It only had 3 episodes.
The bottom of it was broken off.
Oh, God.
It'll only be a matter of time before we fuck this place up that bad.
I'm gonna pee on the floor when we're done with this video.
But this is gonna haunt your nightmares. I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. It's a fucking weird blue chicken with fucking lipstick and 3 jiggly horns on its head.
That looks like something that would be on like the Fairly Odd Parents. Like,
yeah. I don't know, I found it at Goodwill. It's awesome.
I have the Fairly Odd Parents tattooed on my arm. Actually, you know what's funny? We're gonna go off the rails here because there's not a lot to talk about this movie. Everybody knows that watches these. I have 2 special needs children, and one of my daughter rides a bus with another student who he's special needs, but he's very high functioning.
Yeah.
And he loves my shirts. Like, every time I come out to pick up Danny, like, he'll be like, oh my God, I have a Teen Titans Go shirt. He's like, you have Teen Titans Go? Yeah. Like, the other day I was wearing my long sleeve Deadpool shirt. He's like, oh my God, you have Deadpool. And the other day, for the first time, he saw my Fairly Odd Parents tattoo. He's like, oh, is that that's the Fairly Odd Parents? I was like, yeah, I never really grew up.
Yeah, that's awesome. Why would you grow up?
Growing up are dumb.
It are.
I would say you can be a responsible adult, not fully grow up, but neither one of us are responsible adults.
No. I gave up on that. Like, why be responsible? We can just have fun and be a child. I have a 14-year-old son, and we are like...
I have a 1-year-old grandson.
Man, you're not that immature. We're like... we love all the same stuff because we're both 14. I've never made it past being 14 years old.
I often say,
The only thing that sucks is I have to go to work every day. Other than that, I'll watch some cartoons. I'll fucking play some video games. I want to have fun. Fuck being old.
That's the best thing about having kids like I do. Is you never have to explain why SpongeBob is on TV when people call you.
Yeah.
And the kids are not in the room. It's just me watching SpongeBob or Teen Titans Go.
They're not even home.
They're not even home. and people call me like, hey, is that Amazing World of Gumball? Yeah, I'm watching Gumball.
Yeah.
That's one of I love Gumball. You ever watched that?
Yeah, I like Gumball. It's a good show.
Oh, my favorite episode of Gumball is there's an episode where they parody like 9 different movies in one episode, and it's the episode where they do the paintball fight. Have you seen that one?
That's a good one.
That is so fucking funny. Even my wife, that's her favorite episode of that show too.
Yeah,
and she just tears up laughing because that.
You know the show that they've recently put out that pisses me off the most.
What?
The fucking Apple and Onion
That's
show.
a terrible show.
That fucking show sucks. And it's goddamn James Corden. Fuck you, James Corden. I can hear your voice in the goddamn Apple.
Here's the thing. It's not James Corden.
It's some fucking asshole that's sounding just like him.
It's somebody with so little self-esteem that they're trying to sound like James Corden.
God, it made me so mad. when I first heard that fucking stupid Apple's voice. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Some fucking asshole wants to be an Apple and talk like James Corden.
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah.
You're Craig of the Creek.
I try to give everything a chance. I do. And there are things that I didn't like at first that I came to like.
Yeah.
But Apple and Onion, I can't get into that show.
It's just terrible. Don't watch that. Don't let your kids watch it. It's just trying to make them dumb.
Like even that other one, the sword show or what, Magiswords, that it has moments. It's not a great show, but it has moments.
I had my doubts about Unikitty.
Unikitty's okay.
Unikitty is a pretty good show.
Unikitty's another one that
I can deal with that.
What's it called? Team Unikitty or something? Or is it just
called
Unikitty?
It's just Unikitty. Yeah.
That's one that not all the episodes are great, but it is funny.
Yeah, it grows on you the more you see it.
I don't know. There just seemed they hit a stride years ago with children's shows like Fairly Odd Parents and all that, and SpongeBob. But I don't know. Anyway,
well, the problem is they know now that kids are fucking spoiled little brats. Everybody should go home and slap their kids. If your kid's next to you, slap them because they're fucking spoiled and they are controlling your life by taking over your television, and they will not let you not watch cartoons. So, they had to make cartoons that the grown-ups can watch too. And I appreciate the fact that they did that, because now, instead of torture of dumb shit like Bob the Builder, or fucking Caillou, or
Caillou's the worst.
Shit like that makes you want to blow your fucking brains out. At least now you can laugh at the cartoons that they're watching. They get it because it's immature, childish humor, but at the same time, there's fucking sexual innuendos. There's fucking adult jokes in all these cartoons now. We're all watching cartoons together because we have no other choice.
You know the word Caillou means bald in French.
Does it really?
Yes.
It should mean fucking bald nutsack.
It should mean kid who should be beaten to death.
Yeah, fucking stupid Caillou.
My friend Nikki, if you're watching this, comment because I love you. I'm so
Me
jealous.
too, I love you too.
She's the one that made my keychain for me, and I'm so jealous. I've often said that there's
want a keychain.
There's very few people on this earth that I would leave my wife for, and one of them is Danielle Harris. And her husband, she took a picture and posted it earlier. They went to a horror convention.
Is that the one?
And her husband got to meet Danielle Harris. And
that's fucking awesome.
She is
so cool.
Yeah, you go, dude, because that woman is beautiful.
You're fucking cool.
But Nikki hates Caillou more than anybody I know.
Oh,
like she'll post, like I remember it was a couple years ago, she posted like a fucking page-long tirade about Caillou and how much she hated
Caillou.
I don't like Caillou, but she did. She like, you want to pick a fight with her, go up to her and go, Caillou's the greatest cartoon ever. Tell me I'm wrong. I hate that. I hate memes. I hate memes with a fucking passion. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong. But go to her, I love Caillou. Tell me I'm wrong. And she'll probably just like,
I can't wait to tell you how wrong you are.
Love you, Nikki. But,
hey, we watched a movie.
We watched a movie. We watched Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. I don't like zombie films. I don't like zombie games. I don't like zombie. I'm so fucking tired of zombies. Everything is zombies. Like The Walking Dead is different because the zombies are the background.
Yeah.
The focus of The Walking Dead is the people, not the zombies. The zombies are why the people became the way they became.
Yeah.
But really, all they did was bring out the real humanity in everybody. Like these people were these people. But the zombie apocalypse brought them out. But
that's cool.
And now I do like some of the older zombie films. I love Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead. You know, I like those George Romero zombie films.
Those are good original zombie movies.
Return of the Living Dead 2 is probably, in my opinion, the best zombie film ever made. I love Return of the Living Dead 2. But since the 80s, they haven't really made a lot of good zombie shit. I mean, like...
No, they've made a lot of zombie shit.
Just not good.
But it hasn't been good. Every other movie is zombies.
Like, I know the Left 4 Dead games are popular, and I get it. I get why they're popular. Not my thing at all. I'm not into them.
No, it's too much zombies.
But this movie was different. I mean, it actually was pretty historically accurate. I mean, yes, zombies never actually existed, but the events around the zombies, like the fact that there is some rumor that as a very young man, Teddy Roosevelt met Abraham Lincoln, and they addressed that in the film.
That was cool. See little kid Teddy Roosevelt.
Whiskey started to hit me. I'm like, ugh.
Oh, well, this fucking whiskey's been hitting me. It's awesome. If you take 2 kinds of whiskey and mix them together, you get maple vanilla Jim Beam.
Oh my god, next time we should get all 3. Honey, maple, and vanilla and mix them together.
Oh, dude.
We will
They
barf.
got apple. Imagine fucking
4.
maple apple or vanilla apple. Oh, fuck. Man. Fuck. Shit. We don't know anybody that can go to the liquor store right now because we're too drunk to go. Damn it!
I think if we mixed all 4, we would like open a portal to another dimension.
It would be worth it.
Like we would bring about the end of the world. Like, you know how in Ghostbusters they build that the guy Ivo Shandor, I remember that name, built the skyscraper to open the portal to bring about the end of the world. That's the actual end of the world. You mix all the 4 of those whiskeys together, and all of a sudden, like, this little tiny dot will appear in the middle of the room. Big hole will open up that like it will throw us into like a limbo, and the devil will come up. What are you asking for? Speak words. I have no idea what's going on right now. I am not touching that shit. Not now.
Yay! We can make some yag into the picture.
No.
Hey, look! I found this yag right here. We can make fucking Jim Beam yag shots.
We can make a whole toilet full of barf.
How awesome would that be, though?
Not very awesome.
I'll tell a story. I don't know if he watches my videos or whatever. But my cousin Jesse, he's not a drinker. He fucking came out to my house out at Spring Lakes one time.
I remember this night.
You were there.
I was there this night.
He came out there.
This is great. Just give some background. There's a pay lake that we both went to a lot as kids, and we probably met each other and didn't realize it.
Yeah, we didn't know.
But that's where we became friends back in like 2008. And it's a pay lake I've been going to since I was 14 years old, since 1994. And you've been going there longer.
Oh, yeah. All the way since I was a little kid.
It's called Spring Lake. It's just outside of Scipio, Indiana, on Druersburg.
Yeah.
So
it's closed now. It's a shame. The old man died.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
It's a wonderful place. I've written songs about
it. Was
Spring
my
Lake.
favorite place in the whole entire world.
We're going to go out there probably in a couple weeks and shoot some guns.
Yeah, we're going to fucking shoot shit. Yeah.
So, anyway, he lived out there in a trailer for a little while, so go ahead.
Well, my cousin Jesse came out to hang out, and we wanted to party. So we got a big old bottle of Jägermeister, like a liter.
And Goldschlag.
And it was fucking ice cold. And we had some Red Bulls. And we're sitting around doing shots. And I'm a little bit of an alcohol pusher. Because I can drink an incredible amount of alcohol. I know that sounded kind of drunk. I can drink crackable small amounts of alcohol.
I'm not an alcoholic.
But I can drink a fucking shit ton of alcohol. That's because I need to use my fucking country words. I can drink me a shit tons of alcohols.
Boy, howdy.
But we sat around and we fucking drank shots.
And we played Guitar Hero.
Yeah, and we were playing the fuck out of Guitar Hero on PS2 because that's the best fucking game ever. No. It was the best, not the best game ever, but the best Guitar Hero ever. The best
Guitar Hero was PS2.
Was PS2.
I agree with that, yeah.
And we played the fuck out of it, and we were shooting shots, and we fucking smashed that bottle of Yeg. The next thing you know, we were out at a picnic table, and my fucking cousin Jesse decided that he was going to projectile vomit everywhere. He fucking exorcist puked. I swear to God, not even an exaggeration, not one bit, I swear on my life. He fucking puked 10 feet out of his mouth. A stream. He went.
It was everywhere.
He puked on every fucking thing out there.
I can't believe it didn't get on our cars, because our cars were parked not that far behind him. And
I know. He fucking just sprayed a force field of puke all around us, everywhere. He's a skinny guy. I don't know how he got that much contents inside of him to puke that much puke out. But my God, he did. And it was spectacular. It was one of the greatest vomits I've ever seen.
Was that the same day that he let us shoot him with a paintball gun?
Yeah.
We shot somebody. Somebody was out there and they let us shoot him with a paintball gun.
Yeah, we were shooting them all because they put marshmallows in it and they thought it was better.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we got a paintball gun. It'd be fun. We don't want you to shoot us with paintballs. We got mini marshmallows. You can put those in there. It won't hurt.
I didn't get shot by one, but apparently it hurt pretty bad.
It hurts. It hurts just as much as a paintball, especially when you're fucking 10 feet away from somebody. The fun we had at Spring Lake.
Do you remember the night that we were waiting for Bear to come back, and he didn't come back, and your dad came out there, and we ended up grilling pizza and flying kites?
Yes, absolutely I do.
we grilled pizza. Here's the weird part about that. The top part of the pizza tasted amazing grilled, but the under part, the crust, was disgusting.
It was fucking burnt to a crisp.
Everybody was just eating, like, there were, like, crusts just everywhere, but everybody ate the cheese and sauce off their pizza. And we were all, like, intoxicated in multiple ways. I won't say which, because I don't want to incriminate myself. But and we got your stepmom to go out and buy us kites. It was Steve's idea. It was his dad's idea.
It was a little bit breezy. Like, we need some kites to fly.
Your dad was like, well, why don't you go buy us some kites? And she was like, what? And I'm like, that sounds like a really good idea. And we flew kites.
For hours. We fucking flew the hell out of some kites.
That was so much fun.
Oh, it was. I fucking
blasting music, fucking getting lit up, grilling pizza and flying kites.
Out at Spring Lakes, we had so much fun out there.
I'll never forget that place. That when they finally close that place down, I think that there's a part of my soul that will die.
Oh yeah, I know. It's already sad enough that it's actually closed and it's not a public place anymore. There's a select few people that are allowed out there.
And we're among them.
Yes, we are. It's like a fucking a highly honored deal to be able to still go out there.
Yeah. I've never felt more centered. Like I'm a slightly mentally disturbed individual. and
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And I have some issues that I've talked about on the site before. But going out to Spring Lake, there's something about that place that just made me feel good.
Yeah.
Just being there.
It just calms you. It's just the best place in the world. Like, if I would have never had to leave there, I never would have. Because I've never been as relaxed as I was at Spring Lake.
There's something about, I mean, and the people, God, it was just, they were either great or they were entertaining at least. I mean,
Yeah. There were some giant piles of shit that came out there to fish. But you know what? We had fun at their expense.
there was one guy, I've never, the only person I've ever came close to fighting out there, I actually told him, if you put your finger in my face one more time, I'm going to break it off and shove it up your ass. And I was going to do it, and Bear stopped me.
Do you remember the night that we had the BB gun? And he fucking, he was sitting by the fire.
Oh, that was so good.
And he would take a drink of his beer, he'd crack it open, take a drink, set it down on the ground next to his chair. We were back behind him. We would shoot it with a BB gun. He would pick it up and it would be empty. So he would get another one. He'd do the same thing. One drink, set it down.
We did this at least like 6 times.
Some of the best fucking nights ever were right out there.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Good times.
Alright, so we watched Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, if you like Abraham Lincoln, go check this movie out. If you like zombies, well, there's probably 1,000 better zombie movies, but this was pretty good. The way they incorporated the zombies into the movie about Abraham Lincoln was awesome.
Yeah, it's actually...
It was a good movie.
There's a lot of asylum films I feel I have to defend. This isn't one of them. I actually tell people, like, even people who don't like asylum films, like, I'll be like, nah, watch Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. It's a pretty good movie. I mean,
yeah.
I enjoyed
fun.
it. I think it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Spank that monkey. Spank that monkey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spank that monkey.
Mr.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yes. 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 Ah!
Oh, right at that moment, I just farted.
Fart's awesome.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. I love the fact that he's barely been in any of the episodes, but he has his own stuff.
I know. He was in the closing credits of 2 episodes, and then he spent like 5 minutes in the 3rd episode. He's one of the best characters on the show.
I'm gonna get it in perfect frame where it's just my... Okay, there we go.
And he just looks just like you.
It kind of does. Yeah, I drink a lot, so I probably do have yellow tinted skin.
That's what happens when you get jaundice.
Admittedly enough, Rick and Morty is one of those shows I stayed away from because I'm like, I don't want to buy into the hype, and then I watched it like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. It's fucking it's genius writing.
It's more than just hype. It's the fucking go-to show. Watch it. Quit watching this and go watch that.
Yeah. Well, in summation, because we barely reviewed the fucking movie, but
Oh yeah, well, it had Abraham Lincoln. It has zombies.
it has Abraham.
It was awesome.
Abraham Lincoln is a fucking samurai with a pike skith. He's just fucking decapitating zombies left and right like he is a goddamn ninja. He's a samurai.
He's a badass.
But, and I was telling him this earlier, a little known fact that a lot of people don't know about Abraham Lincoln, and this is very true. He was one of the first ever champions of a wrestling league who went on to become the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA, which then became WCW, which was then bought by WWE. So, technically, Abraham Lincoln was one of the first WWE champions in history. That's a true fucking story. That's true.
He's the undefeated world champion.
He might have been tall and lanky, but he could beat your ass.
That's awesome.
And look at, we haven't had a president that could kick your ass in like 100 years. I mean, Donald Trump, all you have to do is just do that, and he'd fall over and break a hip. I mean, like we were talking about this earlier. I honestly think I could take Barack Obama in a fight, but not his wife.
Yeah.
Michelle beat your ass.
Michelle will fuck you up.
And Michelle will kill. You see those guns on her? Those fucking shoulder muscles should break you in two.
She fuck you up.
I'd enjoy it too.
Oh, it'd be a blast.
Alright, well.
Yeah. Go get drunk on Jim Beam whiskey.
This is us recording a video because we just like talking to a camera.
Yeah. It's fun. You're our friends.
Whether you like it or not. Yeah, I have my tongue ring. That's not just a 14 gauge, that's an 8 gauge.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I joked with my mom the other day. My mom, because I told her I could put pens through the holes in my ear, and she just kind of laughed. I was like, no, and I put a pen through the hole in my ear, and I just let it sit there.
Yeah, it's the perfect size.
Well, there you go.
Put my dick in there.
Yeah, I bet you could. from what your mother tells me. There you go. Watch Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. If you watch any Asylum film besides hold on, I'm drunk. Besides Sharknado or the Mega Shark series, Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies is the one you should go with. It's actually, production-wise, other than the Sharknado films, it's the best produced, the best written, and best directed of the Asylum films. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. Go watch it. Woohoo! Woo!
All right, we're going to get more drunk. See you later.
See ya.